So yes, once again, thank you so much for coming. We really appreciate you being here. And yeah, just let's take another round of applause for the artist. Thank you so much for coming. So yes, here we have our lovely intern who's going to present you this presentation on our show, which is called Color Texture, Anthologies of Artistry. So once again, please enjoy the presentation and yeah.
Cool. Okay, sweet. Thanks, Isabel. Yeah, thanks for coming. Welcome to Alfa Art Gallery. I'm Cynthia Satars. I'm a PR intern here. I've been doing this since May. And so yeah, we've been through this changing seasons and a couple of exhibitions. Here's some work from one of our lovely graphic design interns. Here at Alpha, we pride ourselves on fostering an inclusive and innovative environment, connecting both established and emerging artists within our community here in New Brunswick, as well as the vibrant community in the tri-state area. Some information about the salon. That is the intention of the salon, of course, just unifying all the artists. It was established in 2010, and since then we've hosted a variety of exhibitions, including photography, watercolor, and the oil one, which we have tonight. We are always free and open to the public Tuesday to Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 6, and we would love to see more of you more often. Tonight's exhibition showcases the interplay between color and texture, hence our title, through various mediums from evocative oil paintings, sculpture, and each is reflecting on culture, nature, and the human experience. Here are all of our artists that are featured last night in our virtual exhibition, tonight, and all the way for the rest of the exhibition, all 17 artists. Okay. I'll go ahead and begin with Dan Finaldi. Dan Finaldi grew up in an immigrant home in Rochester, New York, surrounded by diverse working class members in his community. His early love for art led him to study at SUNY New Paltz, where he remained committed to figurative painting despite abstract expressionist influence. Since moving to Highland Park in 1990, Dan has drawn inspiration from his surroundings and his close-knit community. Dan's work captures everyday moments in communal spaces, highlighting harmony and connection. His figurative paintings offer quiet yet powerful narratives, emphasizing the beauty of a shared human experience in public spaces. One more, please. Okay, and next we have Carmelita Diaz. Her work is only shown virtually. It's still on view online. She's originally from Metepec, Mexico, holds degrees in visual arts from the Allende Institute, University of Barcelona, and SUNY. Now she's based in New York and is widely exhibited across the tri-state area. She blends natural materials with oil and sculpture to create pieces deeply connected to femininity and nature. Influenced by her cultural heritage, Carmelita's art explores themes of womanhood and societal perceptions. Through her use of natural resources, she invites viewers to reflect on the relationship between nature, culture, and the human experience. Finally, I'll be speaking about Josephine Barrero, bless you, also known as J131. She's an accomplished artist from Newark, New Jersey, with an MFA in Fine Arts and an MA in Art Education from Jersey City University, as well as a BFA from the School of Visual Arts in NYC, shout out. Her art is deeply influenced by her Spanish heritage and urban upbringing, characterized by bold colors and distinct lines. Josephine's work has garnered recognition through numerous exhibitions and features, including the New York Artists Photos documentary project, and a live painting event at the Pen and Brush Gallery in NYC. Josephine's mixed media works explore the connections between people and animals, layering vibrant colors, bold lines, and intricate patterns. Her art delves into themes of spirituality, anxiety, strength, transformation, and resilience, creating vivid illustrations of both real and imagined situations. As an active member of the Neo-Latino Art Collective and Pro Arts, Josephine continues to inspire and connect with others through her dynamic and emotionally resonant art. I'd now like to introduce our next speaker, Gianna Plavier, curatorial intern and gallery assistant here at Alpha.
Thank you, Cynthia. All right, first I'll start off with Kat Collins. Kat Collins is an acclaimed abstract artist based in Eastern Pennsylvania. She's celebrated for her vibrant, emotional, charged mixed media paintings. She holds a BFA from Mount Vernon Nazarene University. And her distinctive style is marked by spontaneous mark making, layered textures, and a rich palette. She uses materials like ink, collage, graphite, oil pastel, acrylic paint, charcoal, a little bit of everything. And her work has been showcased in venues across Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and North Carolina, and she has been represented by Connections Gallery since 2022. Kat Collins originally began her artistic journey with acrylic paint, but soon saw the unique textures and emotions that various mediums could offer. This exploration led to her mixed materials like ink and charcoal. She's influenced by artists such as Picasso, Jeff Koons, and de Kooning, Collins, and appreciates both old school and contemporary styles. Collins stays present in her emotions, inviting viewers into the moment through her work by embracing vulnerability in her art while maintaining a sense of privacy. For Collins, success as an artist is defined by her personal satisfaction and the emotional impact her work has on others. Next one. All right, next we have Rosalind Zinga. She's a respected abstract artist who hails from Indiana. Her artistic skills stems from her family line of artisans and craftsmen, which further her to follow a path of art through higher education. She has accomplished degrees from the Hiram School of Art and Design, a BFA from California State University Long Beach, and an MA from Oral Roberts University. She works with mixed media and papermaking, with her roots stemming in graphic design. With her versatile use of paper, she initially worked with papier-mâché, sculptures, and assemblages, creating the root of many of her artworks. And for 2 decades now, she's focused on incorporating vintage lace and textiles into her works. Gradually, Rosalind was inspired by her grandmother Esther's repurposing of ethos for textiles and found objects. This creativity gave real-life histories a new life in her artwork. As a result of this, her work is lyrical and spiritual with intentional vagueness. To honor her cultural roots, she incorporates African diaspora and iconographies throughout her works. All right, next we have Dwayne Letzko, born in Texas, raised in California, lived in Maryland, New York, and now New Jersey. You know, real U.S. traveler here. Dwayne Letzko draws on his diverse experiences across America to broaden the human experience of art. He holds an MFA in painting from Brooklyn College and a BA in fine arts and painting from UCLA. As a student painter and art educator, Letzko is committed to using artistic processes to develop and sustain the human experience. He has taught at numerous art institutions, including the Maryland Institute College of Art and the Visual Arts Center here in New Jersey. His oil-based paintings investigate the American cultural landscape, exploring elements that are deeply embedded in the collective consciousness. He examines the dichotomy of motor vehicles, highways, and roads, among other quintessential American symbols, as both representations of freedom reflect the mundane daily routines of Americans. Next, we have Jane Dell. Jane Dell holds a BFA in painting and printmaking from Pratt Institute. She has also pursued studies in textile design and fabric arts at Parsons School of Design, as well as graphic design, illustration, and printmaking at the School of Visual Arts in New York City. Her painting synthesizes imagery and inventive abstract forms, resulting in vibrant, free-flowing, surreal landscapes and figurative collage works. Her mixed media works created using acrylic and collage on canvas, watercolor, ink, and photography reflect the unpredictability of life. These experimental paintings explore the dynamic interplay between chaos and order in nature. Dell employs gestural brushworks to blend organic shapes with geometric forms, beginning her process with a loose concept that evolves through the interaction with these materials. And her work has been included in numerous private collections across New York, New Jersey, Switzerland, and Matera, Italy. All right, next we have Kiran Dhaliwal, born in India. She experienced a childhood marked by frequent moves between India and New Jersey. Her introduction to art came through her mother, a kindergarten teacher who fostered a lot of creativity within her life. After a career as a space planner and designer, she chose to pursue art professionally. She primarily focuses on oil paints, and she has now begun experimenting with acrylics and wax painting. And her series that is on display here in the gallery captures the daily life of her rural hometown in India. And many of her paintings in this series emphasize landscapes or scenes featuring scattered human figures. Each composition is a composite of various photographs Kiran has taken, enhanced by her own imagination. In addition to her series, Imprints of India, Kiran has created another series titled Strength and Radiance, which focuses on women and their presence in various aspects of life. She observes the cultural themes that have begun to emerge with her exploration of womanhood in her recent work. One notable piece here on display is The Indian Bride, which portrays a bride and her mother preparing in a bathroom. The bride is identifiable by her traditional red wedding attire, symbolizing Indian customs, which contrasts with the white gowns typical of Western weddings. This artwork not only offers insight into Indian culture, but also captures a moment of tenderness between a mother and a daughter, an experience many women can relate to on their wedding day. And now I would like to introduce our next presenter, Jackie. He is a PR, web, and media intern here at the gallery, and he'll introduce you to our next set of artists.
Thank you, everybody. It's very nice to meet you. I'm Jackie. I'm the web intern here. So here I'm going to introduce you the next set of the artists. So Kurt Maynard is a distinguished visual artist and educator based in Orange, New Jersey. He holds an MFA in studio art, specializing in drawing and painting from New Jersey City University, and a BS in visual artist education from Andrews University. Maynard's dedication to his craft is evident through the robust portfolio of solo exhibitions, including notable shows as Illumination at Grover University and The Things They Carried and at Art Gallery. His series, Periphery, has been showcased in multiple venues, including Arts Visalia and Holy Family University Art Gallery, reflecting his ongoing exploration of marginal spaces and experiences. Next slide, please. In addition to his solo work, Maynard has also participated extensively in group exhibitions across the United States. His arts has been featured in prominent galleries such as the Newark Museum of Art, Beverly Arts Center, and Gross McLeaf Gallery, contributing to the critical dialogues to cross-cultural perspective and the exploration of the Black experiences in America. Kurt Maynard continues to influence the art world both as an accomplished artist and as an educator, using his platform to foster the understanding and appreciation of diverse narratives. Next slide. Keith Borgring is a fine artist residing in Bethlehem Township, Pennsylvania. He was born and grown up in Pennsylvania and starting to draw with pencil and charcoal in his very young age. Borgring fashions himself as a neo-romantic scenery oil painter, with nature and architecture as the primary subject matter and man secondary. He does not limit himself to one subject matter, location, or environment. Instead, he constantly explores new subject matter and locations while returning to those who have and continue to inspire him. Such locations including the greater Lehigh Valley region, the ocean and bay areas of the East Coast, and the Pocono Mountains. Like many traditional oil painters of the past, he occasionally meets the location from outside the home area. Borgring had a flurry of exposure early in his fine art career, which included a number of pieces in jury art shows, as well as being a Musifest mural painter in 1990, and a one-man show in 1990 in Bethlehem Rotana Gallery. Next slide. Today, Keith Borgren maintains a working art studio in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania home. Now an award-winning artist, his work has been displayed in numerous jewelry shows in Pennsylvania and New Jersey. He continues to produce reflective nude pieces every year, sometimes returning to past subject matter. But Borgren considered himself as a student of art, taking on new subject matter to challenge himself to go into expanded directions for creativity. He's grateful to God for providing him with his gift and his wife, family, and his many friends and their continued support. Next slide, please. Rebecca Wells is a native Californian who has spent much of her adult life in New York City. She is a distinguished artist and educator at Pratt Institute with over 3 decades of teaching experiences. Her artistic residency in SunPower Corporation in Richmond, California was pivotal, inspiring her to explore the possibilities and round steel rods, which her heats, bends, and connects. This method allows her to craft sculptures that play with line to create form, texture, and nuance, emphasizing her simplicity and potency of linear constructs. Rebecca's work often reflects themes of biomimicry and human influences on nature, inspired by her experiences diving and snorkeling in diverse marine environments. Her sculptures have been featured in prestigious solo and group exhibitions across the United States, including the June Kelly Gallery and Grace Bordenich Gallery in New York City, the Oakland Museum in California, and the Hampshire Museum in Huntington, New York. In addition to his exhibition success, Rebecca's sculptures are part of numerous private and corporate collections, including those of the Goldman Sachs, Pfizer, Merck, Prudential Life, and Insurance Corporation. Next slide, please. Rita Marie Chimney, a fine artist living and working in Delaware, taps into collective consciousness via common experiences. Trained as a formalist, Chimney's paintings are physical objects whose surfaces allow viewers to glimpse her working process. Her radiant paintings, informed by a daily meditation practice, investigate links between sight and interior vision. Featured in multiple group and solo exhibitions, her work has notably included in an exhibit at Belsky Museum at Closter, New Jersey, and the Monmouth Museum at Lincroft, New Jersey. While maintaining an studio practice, she also served from August 2016 until June 2019 as president of Studio Montclair, a nonprofit visual arts organization. Next slide, please. Sandra Copeland is an artist and a K-12 certified educator. Originally from East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, currently residing in Suwanee Meadow Refuge in New Jersey. Her artwork is primarily abstract and composed of intriguing layers, similar to the layers of her life. She specialized in combining sunlight, plant life, beeswax, and fire. Her work captures the nature world, transforming to magical rejuvenations in providing a sense of place. Sandra exhibits her work in competitive galleries, art centers, medical facilities, and universities both locally and nationally. Her work has won numerous awards and is held in private collections. She's a certified K-12 art teacher and certified encaustic instructor with RNF handmade paints. Sandra conducts workshops at a local art centers in Pennsville, New Jersey studio. She has served on several nonprofit boards supporting visual and performing arts and arts education. Sandra received an AA from the Art Institute, MBA in Art, and a BA in Education from Rowan, earning the Gates Award for Excellence, and MIT in Art History in Studio Art Center. IT as a part of the Stuart Johnson Artist Award. She furthered her education with MAT from University of the Arts through university scholarships and grants through the Art Educator of New Jersey, where she is an active volunteer. Her artwork has been shown in over 70 exhibitions. Sandra teaches a secondary art education in Southern New Jersey, where she wrote and received school grants, a Target grant and an artist education grant founding in anti-bullying mosaic mural. Her work has shared at the AENG conference, published in ART Beat magazine, and later recognized through a Roseburg Foundation Part of Art grant. In mentoring, Sandra collaborates with Rowan Art and Gallery in collaborative projects, presenting them as conferences. She volunteers with arts organization and that her was promoting art and education. Her passion has been recognized with NJ's Governor Award. And I want to apologize for my secondhand English, as I'm the only non-native speaker right here. Yeah. Thank you very much, and here welcomes our next interest introducing the final set of our artists.